Hi everyone, welcome from Acumen Accounting. Today's video is just to give you some tips how you can have a chances from inquiry from a HMRC. Before I go and mention you these 3 steps which will reduce the chances so you have inquiry from the HMRC, you need to know what type of inquiries HMRC normally take in place. So HMRC take 3 type of inquiries. One is a spec inquiry, the number 2 is a random inquiry, and third one is a full inquiry. So what is a spec inquiry? A spec inquiry is they pick up on a particular item or the information you have provided in your tax return. HMRC asks you for further information because they think it's either not correct or you have provided a wrong information. Because HMRC collect data from number of sources they have, kind of the super smart connect computer system that also produce some of the queries which HMRC then send you some letters and ask you to provide some explanation of any part of your self-assessment, and they ask you to provide this information. Number 2 is a random inquiry. In random inquiry, what happens is the computer system automatically just randomly pick a tax return and they send you a letter and ask for some of the information. It's totally randomly pick up any tax return, and then you have to provide the information which HMRC is going to ask you. So it just randomly pick up by a computer system, then they just ask you to give us a number of information in your tax return which you have declared. And the last one is a full inquiry. Full inquiry is where HMRC think something is wrong, tax return is not correct, and they look at every single aspect of your financial affairs, including your tax returns, including any income, even your household expenses. Sometimes they ask you how much you spend on your personal expenses. That is a proper full inquiry, and it takes some time, a year, to get it finished off, and it have like proper in detail inquiry. And that is again very nerve-wracking. Some people just get worried about it, what's going to happen. But if you have declared everything's correct, you don't need to worry about it. Just cooperate with the HMRC, and hopefully at the end of the day the inquiry will close and you come out from this inquiry as a clean. Now I'll go into the details to just explain or give you some information how or what steps you can take to reduce the chances of inquiry from a HMRC. So number 1 is make sure you submit your tax return as early as possible, because the tax year starts from 5th of April and you have almost 9 months to submit your tax return. So by doing your return earlier rather than waiting for that 31st of January deadline, it's basically what happens is if you going to the deadline, you have less chances to review. Then your accountants already bombarded with so much clients information, and they will just submit your return, the information you have provided, and give you very less chance to review it. So what you need to do is prepare your return well before the time, submit, or just prepare at least your return as early as possible, give you the opportunity to review it in detail. Number 2, in the tax return, when you're preparing, there are some supplementary notes. If you have any kind of capital allowance or your foreign income, we strongly recommend use these supplementary notes. Where they say any other information you want to provide, use that box, provide that information in your tax return, explain what's happened to your foreign income, what actually you're doing it now. Any notes will basically help the taxman to go through it. If they have that explanation in your tax return, what happens is they will not send you any letters or ask for any further information because you already provided that additional information to the HMRC. Lastly, and the third step is be honest. Try to provide the more accurate your income and expenses in your return. Don't just go and do estimated, because systems are now advanced. They have more chances to look at your return in a regular kind of manner. So be honest, declare the information which is correct rather than just declaring the information which is incorrect. These steps, if you take, it will reduce the chances of any inquiry to your tax return. And again, if you have your tax agent or an accountant, always seek a professional advice. Ask them questions. Sometimes what happens is people think, paying to the accountant is expensive, but at the end of the day, the cost you will save or the hassle you will have from a HMRC, or if you have an inquiry, then you will go to the accountant and ask them for their help. Then it will cost you more because they don't have the history of you. They will spend more time looking at your return. So it's always better to pay some money to the accountants and get them done professionally, because they know what they're doing. That's their everyday job. But if you are very confident in your numbers and you know what you're doing, then just submit it. But again, at Acumen Accounting, we provide up to 60 minutes free appointment to all our clients. Or if you're not even our client, or you are just a new client wanted to be, just book a 60-minute appointment. Simply go to our website, acumenaccounting.co.uk. Just book appointment up to 60 minutes. It's free of cost, not going to charge you anything. You can ask any questions. We are happy to answer any question you may have, because this is the whole purpose of all these videos, to make sure we provide some help and support to all the small and medium-sized businesses in the UK. Again, any questions, anything you wanted to add or have any concern, just either leave a comment at the bottom of this video, or you can send us a private message. Again, thank you for listening us. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.